Alright, so this is the first sketch card that I'm going to show today, and what we got here is Annabelle and Ice Pick looking into each other's eyes, and this is a sketch card that went out to every backer of the Annabelle Issue 1 Kickstarter. These sketch cards were all hand-drawn by myself, and really what I got going on here is I'm just taking a felt tip multi-liner pen and going in and fleshing in some of the light details and the general shapes for these sketch cards. This one here, we got Annabelle and Ice Pick, aka Adam, kind of looking into each other's eyes. What I like to do for my sketch cards is keep it kind of loose. I don't like to, overly detail them. I like to keep it pretty simple, pretty basic. Let the lines really show. Go in here and add some shadows to really separate his face from his hair. And I do that with like foregrounds, backgrounds, things like that. Just be mindful of those types of things. But again, keeping it very loose. As you see, his hair is just, very, very loose. So I like going in here and just keeping it pretty basic. I don't try to over detail sketch cards. I like to keep them almost as simple as I can with getting the art really across whatever's going on in the sketch card. So here we are, just going in and adding in some hair for Annabelle, and I'll go ahead and add in a little bit of detail on her chin line, kind of get here, wrapping this card up, and then we'll move on to the next card here. Alright, so the next one we got here is just a headshot of Annabelle. And as you see, I'm going in with the same pen. It's just basically, a couple pens when I do sketch cards. I really don't overcomplicate things with a ton of supplies. Again, when I do sketch cards, I try to keep the pencils and layouts as simple as possible and also as loose as possible. I like to go in there with the pen and add in a lot of detail. And I do that with my inking as well. My pencils are definitely more tight when I do actual artwork, 11 by 17 or comic art, things like that, or commissions. I go in there and definitely add tighter pencils. But for sketch cards, it's a little bit different. The media is a lot smaller, so it's, you really don't need to go crazy with a lot of detail. I know some people can, but again, it's kind of dealer's choice on this one. All right, so now I'm going in here and adding in some nice line weights to her hair with the brush pen. It's a really great pen. I have two. One is like a harder tip and one's a little bit softer tip. So you get a really nice feel for line weights, and it really helps to define a lot of these lines that are in any drawing. And these are the same pens I use when I actually ink my own artwork or anything like that. They have a really nice flow to them. They work well, as you see, against really any paper. They're very smooth. But again, adding a little bit of detail here, but really keeping it pretty simple, giving her a nice little outline to separate her from the background, and then we're gonna call that one done. Hey, if you like the content on this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the videos.